Alrighty. We are back in this. Back again with some more Pokemon Platinum Kaizo Hardcore Nuzlocke. Continuing on with Attempt 10 here, which has been a very interesting one. We are currently Deathless, which is a best pace so far past Mars. With a bit of an interesting box, I would say. A lot of the standard stuff, but yeah, we got some pretty good luck on the Mars fight, considering that we don't have Delcatty at this point. But yeah, we're just gonna keep it going. I'm gonna do the Repel Manip for trying to get one of the Nidos. So I'm gonna start with that. Remember, it needs to be level 17, right? For Route 205. Yeah, and we do have Ekans, so highly increases the likelihood of encountering one of the Nidos. Because ideally, I mean, technically Shiftry can be used as a Rotom counter, but I would much rather use the Evo Stone for Vulpix than this guy, so yeah, let's get this guy in here and get him to level 17, should be. Yeah, level 17 minimum for higher Nidoran female chance. If we get Staravia or Pachirisu, that'd be kind of sad, but I'm not planning on doing any of like the really late game delays until I've gone to run past Fantina at least. Because it's like, if I haven't gone past her, then like what's the point? People usually want to delay this for guaranteed. What's its face? I forget, but guaranteed Lumineon. So let's get this guy to 17. And we'll lead him in Repel Manip. Hopefully getting one of the Nidos. And what's cool is that because I still have my Moonstone, we can evolve it right away, which is really nice. And we want to do daytime. Yeah. Hey, what's good, Robin? Good to see you again. Appreciate you popping in. Hope you're having a good Saturday so far. Alright, so let's pop a Repel and see if we get one of the Nidos here. Let me take off some items here. Nice. Yeah, winning three league games in a row is definitely cause for celebration. That's not an easy thing to do. I never really got super into League of Legends, but I have friends that like the game, and that game can really suck the life out of you. But I'm not one to really compare. Because, I mean, I do these hardcore Nuzlocke challenges, so Alright, so let's see. We want either Nidoran or Nidoran, male or female. Alright, come on. There we go. That easy as that. Alright, let's go ahead and catch this thing. Nice. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Nickname theme right now is a basketball player, so since this is female, let's go with Caitlin Clark. Yeah, I mean that's the obvious one. Just make sure I'm spelling that right. Oh no, she's with a she's an IN. Alright, Caitlin. Alright, let's check out Caitlin Clark here. Let's see. Alright, we got Sassy Nature. It's not great. That's minus speed. Yeah, plus special defense though. And let's see. Ivy's... Oh dang, 31 attack? Oh shoot. Kinda crazy. Almost max Spadef, too. Alright, we'll take it. It's... Definitely we'll take that. Yeah, Nidoqueen is a really good mon, especially for this point for this game. Let's see, we want to delay for... Oh yeah, we want to evolve it at 23 so it learns Crunch. That's right. And then it also learns Body Slam at 23 as well. Yeah, Nidoqueen is usually pretty good, and in this game it's guaranteed battle armor, so don't have to worry about crits with her. And she's also slightly buffed too, so that's always nice. Alright, so we're gonna level this up, evolve it at level 23, so it learns Crunch. Let's see, do I want to delay... Yeah, we don't need to worry about evolving it to Nidorina because it's already gonna learn Body Slam and Dig. Those are the two important ones. Alright, so let's level her up here. Let's see, 18. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah. need Arena. We learn Dig. Go to 23. We learn Body Slam. Let's see, do we want that over Double Kick or Sludge? Probably not. Special attack is slightly buffed. Yeah, we'll hold on to Double Kick for coverage. But now we use our Moonstone and evolve her. And she should learn Crunch. Nice. Alright, perfect. So let's get her added to the calc here. We can start taking a look at the 205 fights here. Alright. See, we could actually use her for this C-dot lead. Or we can just use... Yeah, let's just use Wormadam. That baits Ponyta. We use Seeking for that. Bait you, go to you. Let's do this. Let's get LeBron. Alright, let's start making our way to Eterna Forest here. give a Frostberry to Seeking just in case. Alright, Camper Jacob, Sleech Life. Ponyta comes in. Go to DeRozan. We Aqua Jet. Play around the flinch. Nidorito comes in. We just go to you. Okay, which will run. And Seal comes in. And we just go to here. All right, easy peasy. Next one. This has the Arena Trap Diglett. And then a Focus Sash Geodude with Explosion. Let's see, if we lead Dustox, that would bait looks like Spearow. Which we can go go Seeking maybe? Or we could go yeah, Sandslash might be better. And then we can chain the Geodude. Then that'd be a lot of XP, because then we'd be baiting the Diglett. It would give the least XP. This thing is also Sniper too, so Gotta be careful for that. What's up in the chat, you guys? Appreciate y'all popping in. Hope you're enjoying the weekend so far. Maybe I should use a different lead. No, we could just use... We'll use Sand Slash, we'll pivot. To... Or no, maybe we use Seeking for it. And then we pivot to Geodude. Because then I could trigger... Rough Skin on the switch in. And then we can chain the Diglett from there. Okay, so let's do that. Gotta be really careful with these fights. They seem less dangerous than they are. If you're not careful, you can get messed up. Alright, we have Shield Dust to protect us from Fake Out. Just like that. This comes in. We go to you first. We dive for the KO. Geodude comes in, we go you. Oh, that didn't trigger. Yeah, Earthquake doesn't trigger. Oh, that's a little bad. That's not good. We might need a risk crit on Sand Slash here. Let's see, Geodude. How much does it deal? 18. No. 22. I think we might need a dodge crit here. Let's see, are we in crit range? Crit does 36. No, we're fine. Cool. See, that's why I said they look... They appear non-threatening, but the fights, if you're not careful with switching AI and all that stuff, you can easily lose a Mon here with poor planning. Let's see, we got Skiploom lead. Fear outspeeds and one-shots, but it would bait Papini, which would give a ton of XP. Don't quite want that. Maybe we lead Prinplup. We lead Prinplup. That's the most strategic way to do this. We can do pre-burn Nidoqueen maybe, and use Sledge, which also chains the Lotad, which would then bring Butterfree, who we can bring Geodude actually for this fight. Geodude would be good. And then probably yeah, let's bring Prinplup as a backup. And then maybe Ariados as well for insomnia. And then maybe Vampy as well for the Peony. Can also bring Meryl as well. That should work fine. So let's get Kryn. Just want to make sure we're spreading the XP well. Alright, then we can pre-burn. Nido Queen here. Oh, bro. It's... Missed the Will-O-Wisp. There we go. Alright, let's try this. Alright, let's see, this trainer right here. So we're pre-burned, so we can't get put to sleep. We two-shot with Sludge. Leech Seed is fine. Goes for bounce. We can't get crit because it's shell armor. Or battle armor, I should say. Lotad comes in. And we outspeed him one shot with Sludge as well. This bait's in Butterfree. We pivot to... let's go Geodude first. Gust, yeah, that's fine. Go for Rock Slide. It's a big crit. Alright, this thing comes in, and we're just gonna deal with this thing up. Seismic Toss, it's fine. We go for Bulldoze. Butterfree comes back in. Let's see how much does crit Gust deal. 57. So we're just outside of crit. So we can go for Rock Slide here. So now we switch. Let's go here first. Sleep Powder is fine. We just go. So I think we try to wake up first. Yeah, because it's going to use Supersonic. Now we swap to try Meryl first. Try to spread the XP a little bit. Yep, Supersonic. Nice. Alright, good XP distribution for that fight. Next one. Let's see, this one we can just lead Sand Slash. Try to go for the one shot. This will always bait Feel. Then we can go definitely are bringing Macargo for this fight. What am I going to use to take out the Feel though? So I can just use Ariados. This'll bait Natu. We can go to Furo to one shot. She'll always bring in Azurill for double edge. To which we can just go Macargo. Yeah, that seems good. Let's see, Furo already has a lot of XP. It's not great. We're gonna have to use this guy very sparingly. But I don't really think I have a different option in this case. Let's just bring Mug as a backup and slash. That should be good. Probably want to give Person to Hero in case of confused around the switch. Alright. Need Arena. Go for Drill Run. Steel comes in. Go to Ariados. Let's see. I think we don't want this to... We do want to take at least a little bit of damage, so that way we can bait an attack from the Natu. Yeah. So let's go for Poison Jab. Yeah. Natu comes in. Do you see KO? Not quite. It's alright, we have Person. Swap to Hero. Yep, -1 Person. We just KO with Assurance. Azuro comes in. This thing's a big demon, but it should only be able to go for double edge. So we go to Chestnut. Yep. Then we outspeed and KO with Fire Spin. Alright, very nice. Next one. This is the Weasel lead. This thing's pretty scary. Yeah, Aquatail does just a ton of damage. I don't have Macargo this time. Or Magby, I should say. What do we use here? Maybe we could lead Muck. Muck doesn't quite one-shot all the time. If he doesn't, then we can swap to Love Disc and pick up the KO. Shinx we just use. Veto Queen. Beautifly. Sing is scary because it's tinted lens. Sharp beak. Yeah, again, the only real good counter to this is Furo. Yeah. I might need to bring Pulpix to be able to deal with this thing. Yeah. I'd also bring Speaking. If things get really hairy, I could just use Chestnut. Let's get Veto Queen. Let's get you. Let's get you. Cat Knife, what's up in the chat? Appreciate you popping in. Hope you're enjoying your weekend so far. I haven't personally gotten into Jujutsu Kaisen yet myself, but from what I've heard, it's pretty good. Let's try this. So we can give you the Quick Claw. Actually, let's get the Quick Claw to muck here. Alright, let's do this. Go for Sludge Bomb. Alright, we got the KO. Oh, that baited Sentret. That's interesting. Maybe I could use this in my favor. Yeah, we can go... We can go to you. And we can double kick. Which baits you. And we can just get the KO. This baits Beautifly. Who... Let's see. Only sees KO with Air Cutter. Definitely have to switch though. This is pretty scary. I might need to pivot through Love Disc, try to dodge the crit, and then maybe bait Giga Drain into a cargo. Yeah. Alright, don't get crit. Alright, that works too. So this should be guaranteed. Oh, why did he go for Stun Spore on Nidoking? Is this just a random move? That would be really bad. But we do have to switch. Alright, Chestnut, clutch up, please. Thank you. Nice. A little scary. Alright, next one. This one's the Cubone lead. Probably just lead seeking. This leads, this brings in Gulpin though, which can explode. But that's fine. We just go to Nidoqueen. This baits. Hoot Hoot. For Hypnosis, we can use Ariados, and then Munchlax comes in. Okay. This one's first Sleep Talk set, so we can bring Love Disc to charm it down. And then maybe use... I don't have a lot of great special attackers right now. Guess we could bring Dustox. Yeah, Dustox should be fine. Can also use Muck as a backup as well. Yeah, let's do that. So let's get you. Let's get you. And you. And this should be good. One sec here. Hey, bub. let's get back into this. I'm gonna take a call real quick. Let's see, are we leading the right guy here? Yeah, okay. That should be good. Alright, we'll go for dive. Text is fine. Easy. Open comes in. Go to Nido Queen. Swallows perfectly fine. Be one shot with dig. Hoot Hoot comes in. We can go for Hypnosis here. Or just Pluck. That's fine too. We Poison Jab. Easy. And then Munchlax. Let's see, I think we want to go straight to you to Charm. It's gonna curse, yeah. So we charm you down. Alright, and we are dead to Facade Crit. So I think we just go straight to we can go Muck first, and then we can disable Slack off. Definitely don't want a Toxic because it has Guts. So let's Sludge Bomb. Oh wait, no, that can poison. Don't poison, please. Oh crap. That's really bad. Although I do think we just KO with another Sludge Bomb. Please. Come on. Okay. Oh, that was almost very bad. I just mentioned not wanting to activate Guts and then immediately still did it. Alright. Almost there. We have this Ekans now. Which can be a bit of a problem because of its Intimidate. But looks like Sandslash KOs through. then we bait Guts Teddy Ursa. Yeah, we can lead Ekans, or we can lead Sandslash. We KO through Intimidate. We bait the problem is that Teddy Ursa could go for bulk up, which would be a big problem. Oh yeah, Meryl doesn't even outspeed this thing. So that means we probably want to yeah, I can go a different route. I can maybe go Nidoqueen instead. Man, my Nidoqueen is so slow. But Nidoqueen would bait Spoink instead for Zen Headbutt. Which means we could go we can go to LeBron. But then that brings in Teddy Ursa. We're slower. How am I dealing with this Teddy Ursa? Definitely want to bring Macargo as a backup. could bring maybe Sand Slash. Although Sand Slash just barely doesn't. I guess outspeeding doesn't really matter for it though. I don't know, this fight's a little tough. Yeah, I need to bait Teddy Ursa in a way where I can chain KO it. Which would probably have to be Sand Slash, or could also use Muck maybe? Let me see. Before it gets its Guts proc. It doesn't have Protect. A little sketchy. Could use Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen would probably be good. But then who am I going to use for the Ekans? Maybe... yeah, I don't know. A little stumped here. Just a little stumped. Oh, my guys are very slow. see if... maybe Ariados could be good here. I guess if I KO Ekans with Nidoqueen, that baits Spoink. I can try to pivot through. So the problem is that it'd be hard to pivot. You know, the ideal would probably just have to be chaining. But yeah, it would be -1 attack. Although that still kills. That's a lot of XP on Sand Slash. Okay, so maybe, let's see here. I KO Ekans with Nidoqueen, which always baits Spoink, going for Zen Headbutt. I pivot through Geodude to bait Iron Tail into Ariados. And then I can KO with Leech Life, getting back to full. And then I can chain... I could probably deal with the Zigzagoon and... Although if it doesn't KO after the Belly Drum... Well, actually... Would he not be able to Belly Drum? Yeah, I can try chaining with Ariados, and if anything goes bad, I could always go to Macargo and just try dodge and crit, I guess. Yeah, let's bring Furo as a backup too. Man, this fight is super scary. And then I guess maybe Love Disc as a backup to Charm. I think that's the best I could do here. Alright, so we bring Bureau. Bring Geodude. And we bring a cargo. Let's see, how much XPs are you at? Let's get you to 25 for some insurance. Oh, Fire Punch. Take that. And then let's put a Cherry Berry on you for Glare. Alright, hopefully we don't get bad luck here. Karina. KO this thing. Yeah, there's the Glare. We have Cherry Berry. Nice. Spoink comes in for Zen Headbutt. We pivot through Geodude to bait Iron Tail into Ariados. We really would like to not see a defense drop here. Of course. Well, we gotta stay in. Zigzagoon comes in. We go for the Poison Jab. Immediately goes for E-Speed, and we crits. It's really bad. At least he sees the KO. With E-Speed. And now I just gotta clean up with Chestnut. Try not to get crit. Oh my gosh, bro. Are you serious? Are we dead to cross chop crit? Yes, but he doesn't see KO when healthy, so he could just bulk up. I think we have to go for the fire spin here. Yeah, that's why. So this should always KO. Yeah. Whew. Very scary. One more fight, and then we'll make it to the forest. Alright. Last one is the Mach Punch. guy. Let's see, we can lead Ariados to KO this thing. We wanted to Endeavor us. So that way we always bait quick attack from the Doduo. And we just pivot to Chestnut. Let's bait some Veneeri. We can just use either Sand Slash or Muck. And then we could also use Muck for the Meditite. Yeah, this should be good. Let's get Sand Slash. Let's get Muck. Alright, and we are leading Ariados. Probably want to level up Chestnut to 26 for some health insurance. final fight for Forest. And then we probably want to give yeah, Person Berry to Sand Slash and you as a backup. Alright, so we break Focus Sash. We want it to Endeavor. Nice. Now we KO with Shadow Sneak because this thing has Mach Punch. The Spades Doduo, always going for quick attack. We go Chestnut. And then we get the KO with either Fire Spin or there's always Bates Benuri. You can go to you. Go for Joel Run. Yep. We have a Person Berry for that. This always brings in Metatites. Who it's either going for Mock Meditate or one of the punches. So let's go to Muck and Meditate. We love a crit from any move. And we always KO with Shadow Punch. And we get a Cloak Claw. It's just that easy. Nice job, Lambier. Alright, nice. Made it to the forest. Alright, now we can get our forest encounter. This one's gonna be a big one. We really need something good. We have a lot of dupes already. We have Baniri duped, we have Nuzleaf duped, we have Wormadam duped. So the next likely options, if we do it during the day, would be highest chance Roselia, but we could also get Paris and Shroomish, which is the next likely. Ideally, we get either Shroomish or Paris. Roselia would be fine, but one of those two. I would love to get Shroomish again. That thing is a beast. So hopefully we don't get it's double double what's its face? Pineco. Yeah, I had a 10 for both of them are Pineco, which was pretty upsetting. And if we get Cricketune, that would be even more upsetting. So, Paris or Shroomish? Shroomish first, Paris second, Roselia third. Those are the ones that we want to see. If it's not those, then I would probably say Venomoth would be the next best. And we're definitely doing this daytime. So... hopefully we are gonna do the double encounter. Hopefully Cheryl doesn't screw us over. Alright. We really need a good encounter here. I would love to see Shroomish. Shroomish or Paris. Alright, let's see it. Alright, something good, please. Okay, Shroomish, okay. Okay. Alright. Chansey, I need you to not... We need to kill this Cricketoon. Chansey, I need you to not take out this Shroomish, please. Okay, thank you. That's good. Now we need to catch this thing. Ultra Ball. Nice! Woo! Okay. Very nice. This is definitely Jordan. Without a doubt. Very nice. Love to see it. Alright, now we need to... Let's get some guy Vs here for this guy. Let's see. Shroomish. Okay, neutral nature, that's fine. Good attack. Decent stats overall. Yeah, we'll take that for sure. This is a guy. We definitely evolved this guy. The annoying thing though is that you catch it at level 23, which means it doesn't learn Force Palm. But as Technician, so you could still teach it Rock Smash, which is still fine. But Bullet Seed on this guy is huge. Yeah, we definitely take this. And we're immediately evolving him. Shroomish, we don't really need to delay for anything. It's just takedown at 25, but I don't think we really need that. Loom in the building. We teach this guy Bullet Seed and we can't teach a Rock Smash for a fighting move, but for sure Bullet Seed because of Technician Bullet Seed, 25 base power each hit goes massive on this guy. So we'll teach that over Takedown. And we can hold off on Actually... Yeah, I probably do want to teach this, because the next, it doesn't learn another fighting type move until level 60, when it gets a submission. So, at least having a stab rock type move, rock fighting type move would be good on this guy. We could teach it over headbutt. Alright, very nice. Alright, let's get this updated in the calc now. Still 0 dust at this point, which is pretty nuts. We got a pretty cracked box so far, at least for the early game. We don't have any, like, huge post-Fantina juicers right now, but, I mean, that's fine. I could evolve Beniri and um Beniri and Meow for this section. Just to have some extra guys. I want to save this. Save this for another stream. Do the, because I usually do the forest and Eterna City Gym all at once. I'm already starting to lose mental steam. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there for today. But we're looking, this attempt is looking really good. We have a really awesome early game box. We pretty much have all the tools for Gardenia besides a lead. Which usually the best ones right now are either Wigglytuff or Delcatty, and I don't have either of those this attempt. So we'll have to figure that out, but other than that, everything else is looking really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause there for now. Maybe I'll stream a little bit more later tonight, but if not, I'll do it another time. So, appreciate everyone who tuned in to watch. Hope everyone has a great rest of their Saturday, and I'll see everyone in my next stream. Alright, take care.